day.
Good day, sir. Surely such a handsome knight as yourself has a pretty girl who could use such a necklace.
No, not right now. I was wondering if you might know where I could find more information about this.
Oh, that poor girl. Such a terrible thing to happen. She was snatched by Trogers almost 2 weeks ago. She surely must have been eaten by now. Those Trogers are horrible creatures.
Is there anyone I could talk to about this tragedy? A parent or relative, perhaps?
Oh, sorry, sir. Yes. The girl's father, John, lives out on the western outskirts of our town. If you want to speak to him more about this, you should be there.
Thank you, ma'am. I will go visit him right now. It might be that I can still help. Good day. Could you please tell me where I could find the father of this girl? Greetings, sir. I've come to you seeking out information about this poster.
You're too late! My daughter, Lyra's gone. The Trogers captured her nearly 3 weeks ago.
Wait. You may be right about your daughter. Maybe it is too late to save her, but maybe not. I would still like to try to find her, and if not her, then her killers.
It was early morning, and my daughter was out gathering berries in the nearby woods. She'd only been picking berries for a few minutes, and the villager heard the scream from a distance. When he heard it, he followed it into the woods, and he saw her being carried off by the Trogers. And when I heard it, I ran after her with all the men of the village. But it was too late. They were gone. She was nowhere to be found.
Did you follow their trail?
We followed them for 3 days and 3 nights and found no trace of them. We had to return. We had to tend our crops. There is no hope. She's gone.
Trogers have been known to keep their captives alive, for various reasons. I may still be able to rescue her.
Why? Why do you care about a poor peasant girl and a bunch of Trogers?
Because my heart shudders at the thought of innocent children being preyed upon by such merciless creatures. And I cannot travel through this land and do nothing to help. It itches at my conscience. And I don't like Trogers. They stand against everything I believe in.
You are a kind and noble stranger, and although I cannot offer you any gold or trinkets, I would be indebted to you.
If you were to avenge my daughter's death,
If you can offer any information upon the whereabouts of the Trogers, or more recent Troger activities, it would be of great value.
Well, the group of Trogers who captured my daughter were heading north, across the Squishmore. I'm afraid that that's all the information I can give to you.
Do not worry, it will suffice. Good day.
Thank you, stranger. This means the world to me. Today is the day for a hat, and guess what? You have a wooden hat one. Only 15 covers. It's the lowest price around, but not as round as you have a pudding.
No thank you. How much?
4 coppers.
You know what that? Couple wouldn't have a nice dagger. From a long time ago, great Troger war. From a long time ago, only 5 copper. Can tell you a story, but it might take a while. You'll get tired. So just buy now. What? Did I say copper? I meant copper-colored silver. Okay, just examine. Very good, yes? Look at the other side. Yeah? I see. You want to spend 7 silvers on it, yes?
No, actually, that was one of many daggers mass-produced by the smiths of Southern Duby 5 years ago. And it looks like it's been out in the rain for a large part of its existence. I wouldn't pay 2 coppers for it.
I knew I should have ironed out the work made into.
How much for this pot?
You have a wooden half pot. Good quality, only 20 coppers. Comes with pipe.
30 coppers.
I'll give you 10.
25.
15.
20 coppers, no less.
Deal.
Anything you happen to have that you want?
Not unless you have anything to help me on my quest.
What is this quest?
I'm going after the Trogers.
You have a wooden half just the thing for you? That's that one. You have a wooden half Troger potion. It's real, very powerful. Trogers make you sleep. This one hard to come by, so you have a sell for 5 silvers.
How do I know that it's not just water?
It works on people too. Want to try it?
No, I'll pay 1 silver for it. No more.
Okay, never make clear, but only because Yava likes stranger.
Thank you very much.
What sort of traveling breads do you have?
Ah, I have just the thing.
10 of these biscuits should fill the stomach of a hungry man. So about 30 a day, and you should be good. I know that doesn't sound like a very good deal, but they last forever, and they are cheap. Only 5 coppers a bag.
I'll take both.
Good luck on your journey, sir.
Wait.
What now?
The Overburden have something else for your journey. A map of the far north. Because everybody know Trogers live in far north. Only 5 coppers.
One.
Or Herdman. About 2 copper.
Deal.
You will not regret it. You do not want to be lost in the north. Business with right.
How do you know of my journey? I am well aware of the dangers, but it must be done, and I will do it. Or die trying. Nevertheless, I will go.
have one of these biscuits.
Ugh.
Who's there? Show yourself. Who are you?
I was going to ask you the same.
You're in my campground.
You are in my woods.
Your woods?
My name is Roni. I'm a ranger of Doobie. I saw the light of your fire, and wondered if it was another group of those Trogers. Now that you know who I am, may I ask what your name is?
My name is Dignar. I am tracking a group of Trogers that captured an innocent child 2 weeks ago. I believe that there's still hope of finding her, alive.
What makes you think that?
Just a feeling.
So, you're planning on taking on a horde of Trogers by yourself?
If I must, yes.
Mind if I share your fire? Rabbit strips with cheese. Here, try some.
So much better than biscuit.
Did you get those from the village baker woman?
Yes, only 2 coppers a bag.
I found that they're best used for fire starter. So, what do the diamonds stand for?
These are the symbols of the League, in which I am fortunate to be part of. The largest diamond stands for love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are the standards in which all of the members of my league are sworn to live by.
I have never heard of a group such as this before. Does your league have a name?
The League of 9 Diamonds.
Should have guessed.
It's simple enough. So I've heard about the Rangers of Doobie, but I've never actually met one. How many of you are there?
There used to be many of us. Almost one for every village. But now we are very few. There are only 3 of us left up here in the north.
Because of the Trogers?
Trogers aren't known to be very intelligent, but there's so many of them. Enough of this talk. What do you plan to do when we catch up with the Trogers?
Fight them, of course. Wait, we?
I'm coming with you. It was my obligation to protect the village from harm. And since I failed, it's only right that I should help you in this quest of yours. Besides, you will need someone to guide you, and I know this forest well.
I have a map.
Even a well-drawn map doesn't show the dangers of the forest, not to mention the swamps and the mountains beyond.
Alright, we leave break of dawn.
I'll take first watch.
Stay awake.
Good morning. Have some rabbit stew. Fresh this morning.
Oh, it looks good.
What did you say this was?
Rabbit stew. Careful. It's hot.
Well, let's be on our way.
Agreed.
What is it?
There's something in the woods.
Trogers?
Most likely.
Trogers.
A black foot. The mark of Tossic. Troger chieftain of this forest. They are probably spies. This is worse than I thought. If Tossic is involved, the neighboring villages may be in danger as well. We should check on them, and warn them as well.
What is so different about this Tossic fellow? I've always thought one Troger is just as bad as any other.
Tossic is a chieftain of the north. This alone sets him apart from all the others. I hate to admit this, but he's intelligent as far as Trogers go. If Tossic is this far south, it can only mean trouble. Tossic is well known to us as a sacrificer of children. Little girls especially.
Little girls?
I think that little girl on the poster is still alive. For now, at least. We must hurry. The situation has gotten more complicated. A child has been taken from this village as well. I promised her father that we will search for her. To make matters worse, the witnesses to this atrocity claim that the Trogers from this band carried the mark of Tossic as well.
That means our predicament is worse than I first thought.
Agreed.
How long ago was this?
A week.
So, we're catching up. Anything else?
Villagers said that they're heading northwest towards the village of Groy.
Northwest it is.
In case you lose the other one.
Well, this is a good place to set camp. Looks like biscuits are on the menu again.
Well, you can find almost anything if you know where to look. I'll go look around and see if I can find something. Chicken.
What is this made of?
Chicken. And marmot.
Mmm.
Wrapped in intestine.
Intestine.
I call them sausages.
What's this orangey stuff?
You know? I don't really know. Seems that a young girl was taken from this village just yesterday. That makes 3 now.
We must not fail.
What? I like cups.
my mistake.
I've heard of the legendary singing of the dwarves, but even the legends don't do them justice.
They say that Hossick and his tribe are on the outskirts of the northern village of Lummit. The dwarves mentioned seeing Trogers passing through only a few days ago.
Or gaining on them.
The dwarves believe that the Trogers may have had at least 3 captives in their company.
3. So they're all still alive?
They won't be if we don't leave soon. Let's go.
Over this hill is the village of Lummit. With luck, we can find Hossick and the peasant girls.
Really? Well, let's go.
Wait, one does not simply walk into Lummit. We need a plan.
I have a sleeping potion.
Really? That just might work. I've got a plan.
Did we get them all?
Most. Sleeping potion?
Yalla Booten.
Ah.
You saved us.
Yes, you are safe for now, but if you have escaped, it will probably return with others. We must leave now.
Are any of you hurt?
No, sir, except for our sore feet. Reese is very tired. I don't think she can make it much farther.
I fear Roni may be correct. The Trogers will probably be back here soon, and I'd rather not be here when they do. I will carry you, Risha. Trogers.
Let all Trogers be wary of the 5 warriors.
I'm afraid we must part ways here. I have to look at the rest of the northern forests. The inhabited villages are now only half a day's travel away, and I think it unlikely that you should run into any trouble on your way.
Well, village of Groy should be right through the woods here. Almost home. It's too quiet. You 3 wait here. I'm gonna go look ahead and see if everything is alright. There are Trogers in the village. What am I gonna do? I didn't see any sign of any villagers, so I think we should go and see if we can find them.
I think I know where everyone is.
Okay.
Follow me.
Brave knight, our village has been overrun by Trogers. We've been hiding in this clearing for 3 days now. Please, sir, is there anything you can do to help us?
Trogers. The vile creatures. I will do everything I can to get you your village back. Fear not, people of Croy. I will rid this village of those Trogers. No Trogers will be chasing the peaceful northern folk out of their homes while I'm still alive. Death to the Trogers! Nice shot.
Just can't keep away from these creatures, can you?
How come you to this village in such perfect timing?
I was heading north when I came across several tracks made by Trogers. They were all heading in the direction of the village of Groy, so I decided to investigate.
It was just chance that brought me here in time to help you.
You're back.
Looks like this village is safe.
Thank you for journeying in this quest with me. It was a success.
It is always a pleasure working with those who are willing to help others in need. Not everyone is willing to risk their life for others. I have a feeling you'd make a great ranger.
I suppose we must part ways here. Would you like to share my campfire one last time before you leave?
Rub a stew?
That sounds delicious.
Dignar and Ranger Brownie, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders. They hurry on their way.
Sent forth from the League of Nine Diamonds, Dignar discovers a plot by the evil Tossic. Warned by unlikely strangers, joined by a serious ranger, saved from a meal of biscuits, they hurry on their way.
Dignar and Ranger Brownie, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders. They hurry on their way.
Stopping at a trio of villages, told that they were catching up, shopping for another cup, hunting at their every stop, chickens and marmot for their sup, they hurried on their way.
Dignar and Ranger Brownie, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders. They hurry on their way.
Ambushed by a group of Trogers, a cross between a troll and ogre, they find a clue upon one's face. Tossic's mark, they quicken their pace. The two friends cannot risk delay, so they hurry on their way.
Dignar and Ranger Brownie, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders. They hurry on their way.
Reaching at last the hill of Lummit, they begin their climb up to its summit. Through clever plan, they enter camp, though their clothing was quite damp. Dignar faked intoxication. Trogers dragged them to their base. They hurried on their way.
Dignar and Ranger Brownie, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders. They hurry on their way.
Searching Dignar, Trogers find biscuits, cup, food, and a potion. The last was chugged with great delight. The ranger's plan was set in motion. But no, their plan went completely south as sleep was replaced with animation. Roni hurried on his way.
Dignar and Ranger Brownie, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders. They hurry on their way.
The Trogers planned to have a meal. They tried to make poor Dignar squeal, but then their dinner escaped his bonds before they had a chance to respond. One was down, then two, then three, slain by arrows flown from trees. They tried to hurry on their way.
Dignar and Ranger Brownie, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, Dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders, they hurried on their way.
Their swords did clash, and bash, and slash. The knight and Tossic, in violent smash, did battle till their weapons bent, as Roni battled several more. With bow then knife, his weapons tore the flesh of Trogers, then clothed in gore, he hurried on his way.
Dignar and Ranger Roni, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders, they hurry on their way.
Fearsome battle did commence, the savage beasts were quite intense, but to no avail, as they were slew, by sword, by arrow, their blood did spew, until was left, Dignar did view, the Troger Tossic and another two. He hurried on his way.
Dignar and Ranger Roni, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders, they hurry on their way.
Strike one, strike two, Tossic was down. Roni arrived, then looked around. Of all they fought, none did remain, save one Troger who ran with tidings dire to another land, to another mire, to one who is not named. He hurried on his way.
Dignar and Ranger Roni, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders, they hurry on their way.
Battle finished, the friends did find the three stolen girls, their wrists entwined. At last free, they set off home. Dignar and Roni with them did roam to villages that seemed so far away. They could not make it in one day. They hurried on their way.
Dignar and Ranger Roni, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders, they hurry on their way.
Though complications did arise, they made it home with great surprise, to find it beset by familiar foes. Yet Dignar fought, with help from Ranger, rid that village of their danger, and sent the first girl home. They hurried on their way.
Dignar and Ranger Roni, saving girls from the infamous Trogers, with swords on their belts and bows on their shoulders, dashing through marshes, bushes, and boulders, they hurry on their way.
Having returned to their homes, the other two, thanked by the villages the two friends knew, their quest was done, they'd seen it through, though not without a final say. They simply enjoyed one more delay. Before the two would part their way, they encamped a last and final day, and did not hurry on their way, and so ends their lay.
They hurry on their way.